Hey everybody, happy Monday. And since it's Monday, we all know what Monday means. It's Amigurumi Monday. Last week when we left off, I had finished the small little rag doll for hospice, since they have put in a request for these. And that was the Marta and Anna the Dancers Safe Baby Blanket Pattern, or Lovey Rag Doll. And it's by Unmar de Pontos. I can't really say it. And I know I'm butchering it. And I had gotten this a long time ago, and it was an Etsy pattern. I am not sure if it's on Ravelry or not. I have not had a chance to check. But we finished her. And I had started the next one on my list, which was this Lovey Doll by Tikva Patterns. And I've just been calling her the watermelon doll. She's super cute. And like I had told you last week, I had started with the bottom part, the dress, lovey part. And I was going, and I was like, man, this thing's getting big, and I'm not even to the seeds yet or the edging. This thing is going to be huge. And I was looking at it, and I realized I was using the wrong yarn, because this was written for a sport weight yarn. So if I would have used sport weight, she probably would have been this big. But because Missy did not use sport weight, which I don't keep a whole lot of sport weight here anyway, I don't use it that often. I'm not really a big fan of thin yarns-ish, depending on what I'm doing. I mean, the Mandela, I'm fine with. I do have some hand-dyed sock yarns for when I start learning to knit, which I have not had a chance to start yet, but it will be coming. So yeah, she probably would have been the size of this little lovely, but she wasn't. And I wish I would have taken a picture, because I would have put the blanket here that I showed you last week. It was huge. And I had said that I was just going to keep on going with it. I was not going to rip it out. She was just going to be a big girl. And I actually was able to finish the head, the wig, because they're done separate, and then you slide it on and you sew it on. And the arms were done last week, I think, when I showed you the dress part, the watermelon. And I worked on her, was it Friday? Friday or Saturday? I don't remember. And y'all, she's done. And she is a big girl. There's her little arms. But, and I'll show you the difference. Yeah. Very big difference. But she is super cute, super darling. I really, I adore her. And even though she is this big, I honestly, even though she probably took me 3 times as long to do than this one, I honestly will probably make some more of these as well, because I know these are going to some little ladies with dementia on hospice. Every now and again, they do have someone that has littles in the home, so they will take a special little gift to one of the littles in the house. And so that is why I do make a lot of amigurumis to give to them. And I honestly, I am so in love with her. The only thing I think I will do different, probably when I make her again, and I will make some more of these, I'm sure. with just different colors, different hair. I think I have the pattern to do her with not only the bun in the middle, but 2 buns on the sides instead. I'll have to look. But I kind of, once I got these done, I really wasn't a fan of how these were playing out because, well, for one, I used too large of yarn, but I usually, when I'm doing these curly cues, don't use treble crochets, and that's what they did. And I think I would change that if I make another one of these. And also, they had you sewing on fabric flowers above the little ponytails, and I do have some fabric flowers. However, they were quite large, even though she is quite large. But I wanted to keep with the crochet theme because we're using up scraps here. And so I just whipped together these little four petal flower, and then I just did, I think it was a single crochet of 8, and then I did like a slip stitch, single, half double, 2 double, and then went back down to the half single, and then slip stitch, and just made the leaves, 2 of them, and sewed them on the back. And I did it for both sides, whereas I think on her pattern, well, yeah, it looks like, it's hard to tell though. It looks like she may have sewed a fabric flower on both sides, but so I just crocheted them, and I thought that I liked it better than using the little fabric flowers. So the wig, I actually like how this wig is done versus that one, and I will keep that in mind next time I'm doing one of those, because I will do a trim of like this. She's got a wonky head. But anyhow, yep, this is what she turned out like. And I didn't measure her. The first one, and y'all, I have 50 million of the little measuring tapes that you pull out. I don't know where they're at. So I'm using one of these. I think I have to order some more. Because I don't know where they go, and they're not in project bags. This one is about 13 inches, the little one. And Miss Watermelon is 17 inches-ish. Yeah, give or take. But yeah, I'm super happy with them both. I did not start another amigurumi yet. Normally I do as soon as I finish one. I start one on the hook. But I was kind of conflicted because I have some of those whips from the Whip Walk of Shame that followed me in from 2024. And I'm kind of thinking that I need to pull one and get them done. But what I did was, I know I need to clean off the shelf. I have this container. I actually have multiple. And I wrote down every little whip from what followed me in from 2024, with the exception of a top secret one I was working on that has already been gifted. And I never could mention that or show it because I didn't, yeah. But they're all in here, but there's blankets in here. There is multiple amigurumis, several blankets. And if I pull out of here, What are the odds that one of them is going to be a blanket? But also, those are hospice blankets as well, and they need to get finished. So I think today we are going to go ahead and pull one out and see what that whip is going to be, and fingers crossed we'll get an Ami. But if we don't, then let's see. It is an Ami. What? What are the odds? Because there's more blankets in there than there is Amigurumi whips. But Mango the cat. That was the one that I showed you in the container that is with that the pink red heart speckled with all the different colors. And I think I only had the ears done. And then I had to stop because I think I had gotten an order or something. And then I did get an order. It was for a cat, but they wanted a different entirely color. And I ended up making 2 of them for some people. And I never went back to that one because I had just made 2 cats. But yes, so we are going to pull that off of the whip shelf and work on that and try and get her finished so that we can get this one ticked off of our 2024 whip walk of shame. Yay! I'm glad we pulled out an Amigurumi. I'm glad I did that. But I also have some more of these, and I've labeled them. I'm going to go through pattern files, like a bunch of amigurumis that I really, really, really want to make, like maybe this year. Not necessarily for hospice or anything. But amigurumis, I'm going to put them on little slips of paper, put them in here, and we're going to draw them out at random because I can never make up my mind which one I want to do next because I love them all, which is why I have the patterns of the books. So we're just going to leave that up to fate. Once I get them all written out and everything, we're going to put those in here and we'll start drawing from there. And then I always have a hard time trying to decide what next donation I'm going to make for hospice or other places like the Christina, she at Bella Uncinetto, she is accepting baby blankets for the Military Family Assistance Program. And there's some other like hats for the homeless, scarves, all that stuff. And I never know which one to make. I'm always pulled, whether a blanket or an amigurumi for hospice. So I'm going to start writing them down on more little slips of paper, and I'm going to put them in here. It's already labeled, and it says what I want to make for hospice and other donations. So I will leave that one up to the fates as to what I will be making also once I complete a project. It's kind of getting a little harder, but because of the, as I affectionately call them, the M&Ms, our Mandela Madness blankets, they are consuming a lot of time. However, they are getting so large, I know that we're to the point almost that I don't think we're going to be able to complete 5 rounds per week. So, which is fine because we're going to keep working on them till they're done. And if you are wanting to know what yarn I used, I totally forgot. On her, I was just using the skin tone was the mainstays, and I've been using this. I used it on the other one, and I think there was, yes, the Sakap Susie that I did, was it before Christmas? That she's already been donated. She's already gone. This is the mainstays in the color buff, 100% acrylic, 798 yards or 730 meters, 14 ounces or 396.9 grams. And this is after 3, I'm almost positive, 3 of the rag dolls. I still have plenty more to keep making more rag dolls. So it's going in the rag doll bag. And then for her hair, I've got this partial skein, and yeah, it's been through some stuff. It's been through a lot of projects, guys. But this is the Loops and Threads from Michaels, and it is a medium number 4, 100% acrylic. They recommend a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook and a 5.5 knitting needle. And they always move these colors. The color is coffee, and it's 354 yards or 7 ounces, 324 meters or 198 grams. So there was that for the hair. And then her dress was, whoa, this random ball, that's not it, of pink. And I want to say it was Mainstays from Walmart. I had to use it on something else. I think it was some Valentine's stuff that I had orders for last year, and it was closest to the shade of pink I could get. So yeah, we're using this up and still have plenty left. And then on the rind, you had the white, which I used up the little random ball because it was only like a couple rows. And this was the lighter shade of green, and it's the key lime from Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. Of course, 100% acrylic, and 7 ounces or 199 grams, 355 yards or 325 meters. And then finally, for the very bottom of the skirt, which I love how this trimmed out. It looks super adorable. This is what I have left. It was also a partial skein, and I do believe I was using this a lot during Halloween when I was doing a lot of Beetlejuice stuff. The black, white, purple, and the lime green. This is spring green from Red Heart Super Saver. And of course, 100% acrylic. 7 ounces, 198 grams, or 364 yards, 333 meters. And you can see this is what I have left of that. So yeah, that was the 2 rag dolls for the last 2 weeks. I'm super happy, and we pulled out of the WIP Walk of Shame bucket, and the Fates were there with us because they knew we needed to start another Ami, which this one's already been started. But so we are going to be finishing Mango the Kitty Cat, which is a sweet Oddity pattern. She is on Ravelry and Etsy, and I have a lot of her patterns. They are super adorable, and a lot of them will be going into that little bucket to draw for Amigurumi ideas. So yeah, that's all we got for Monday. I want to welcome all the new people in. Thank you for joining in on the crochet journey, and I hope you have fun with the Amigurumi Monday. And if you guys are making any amigurumis, feel free to send me pictures, and I'll include them in my community. We'll spotlight you. If you are new here, I am addicted to amigurumis. As you can tell, everybody who's been around for a while, they already know. And for all of you that have been with me since the beginning and thereabouts and continue to come back, I love you guys, and you guys know it. And I thank everybody for their support. So with that, I'm going to let you get back to your Monday. I'm sure everybody is busy, busy, busy. We have some sunshine we are trying to thaw out. We are in a deep freeze right now, and I think we're currently at 18 degrees. Yes, we are at 18 degrees, but our real feel temperature is 9. It was -2 when I went to bed last night. So it's cold and we're not getting any warmer today. And it's going to be like this tomorrow as well. Plus, we had some frozen precipitation. It's kind of trying to melt, but as it's melting off like our metal awnings in the car, it's turning into icicles as it flows. So, yeah, fun. But anyhow, I will let you guys go. You guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully, I will get to a video later on today. Because I have something I got to show you that hopefully I will get to drop tomorrow. Um, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, gonna let you guys go because I can yammer on all day because I'm here and it's freezing and I'm not going anywhere. Thank goodness for all of this insulation, right? But anyhow, life is not perfect, so be kind. Try to create something new every day and keep reaching for the stars in your yarn. So till next time, love you guys. Bye.